Guys, Wes here again with another video on how to groom a mustache. Oh wait, that's my next video. Sorry. This is our Apollo recovery video. We're going to be going over some stretches that you can do, specifically for those of us that find ourselves sitting a lot of time throughout the day. So if you work a job where you might be sitting 10 plus hours a day and then we go home and we do some more sitting, chronically what might start happening is you might have some lower back pain, and that's due to being in this hinged position from sitting down and the hip flexor shortened. So this hip flexor, and we've talked about it before, connects at our spine and runs down to our femur. As it starts to shorten, that insertion point of the spine will compress those vertebrae and cause a lot of discomfort. So we want to open it back up in a variety of different ways. So I'm going to give you a series of almost like a stretching routine that we can do going forward that hopefully will help. So first thing that we're going to do is called hip extensions. So feet are going to be at shoulder width. Hands can be at the floor, and my only focus here is to put my body into a straight line position. So I'm squeezing my butt, and I'm starting to, with this first stretch, activate and loosen up my spine. So what we're doing is we're trying to recreate that straight line position or that lumbar curve that we should have anyways. I would want you to do 2 sets of this, 10 reps, where we hold about 3 seconds at the top, 2, 1, and then go back down. So that's my first recommended stretch. The next one, we're going to start to work some mid-back mobility as well as starting to involve the hip flexor. So I'm going to go to hand and knees. And what I'm going to do now, this is called thread the needle. So I'm going to keep one hand planted and reach across my body with the other one until my shoulder is touching. And reach across. And this is going to work a plethora of different areas in our upper back, mid back, lower back. You'll feel this all over. I'd recommend, again, doing 10 of those per side and then switching to another movement and then go back and do the other side once we get through that. Next one, cobra pose. So we're going to start with our chest on the ground. We're going to keep our hip down and bring our chest up. Now, this is very difficult to do. What I might consider doing instead is keeping the forearms on the ground and still pushing that chest up. You could even maybe go wider with your hands. Get some of the mobility here. I want you to hold this or go cycle through this the same exact amount of time for 10 reps there. And I think that'll be really beneficial. So each one of the stretches I'm giving you, I want you to run through it twice, but go through each one of them, do your 10 reps, cycle back through. I think you'll see a lot of benefit here. The last one, we've done this in one of our videos before. We're going to use the foam roller as a prop. And so what we're going to do is place this on our tailbone. And this is going to help really open us up at the hip flexor specifically. So I'm going to find that position. I'm going to relax with my legs and my torso. And what we're doing is we're stretching this muscle. You might not feel a lot initially, but I want you to be here for about a minute, minute and a half, and you're going to start to feel, hopefully, some tension here, some stretching here. So now when we get done with this stretch, we can start to alleviate even a little bit of that lower back pain. So those are the 4 stretches I recommend. Hope that helps you guys a lot, and I'll see you next time for our next recovery video.